So another school year is about to start. But what does that mean for you, me, and this channel? Let's find out. How's it going, everyone? For those of you who need reminding, my name is Liam, although I do also go by Mr. Knight or DystopiaJunkie, and I am a former English teacher turned English Literature PhD student. On this channel, I create videos to help you with your GCSE English Literature revision, and I also make the occasional PhD vlog, book review, or video about my research. Now, it is so good to be able to speak with you again after my summer hiatus. I hope you've all been able to enjoy your summer holidays as much as reasonably possible, and that you are all well and safe and ready to start a new school year. Let's be honest, this new school year is going to begin like none other before it. The pandemic isn't quite over just yet, and it's going to require a team effort to make sure that we all get through it as unscathed as possible. Now, I'm sure that your schools have put into place measures to ensure that you and the staff are as safe as possible. Maybe that means a change to the school day, or that you're going to be taught in bubbles, or that everyone's required to remain socially distanced. Whatever measures your school has put in place, please do follow them. As much as young people like you are generally at the lowest risk, please think about your teachers and school workers who are likely to be that little bit more susceptible to getting ill just because they're older. Nobody wants their health to be threatened simply because they've gone to work. And so I think everyone in schools, staff and students alike, have a duty to keep themselves and others safe in these strange and weird times. As for me, well, I've still got a PhD to crack on with, although I'll talk about that a bit more in a moment. What I want to talk about first is that over the course of this school year, so between now and July, I'm planning on getting quite a few videos made to help you with your studies. First of all, I'm aiming to complete my revision series for Charles Dickens's novella A Christmas Carol. I've been working on this series all over summer, conducting contextual research, analysing key quotations, and thinking about themes. If you follow me on Instagram, where I'm also DystopiaJunkie, you'll see that I was doing some of this work over the summer heatwave, and trust me, that was really weird. Intense heat and thinking about Christmas, they do not go hand in hand for me. Now, all things going to plan, the uploads for this series should resume later this week and should last until Christmas, I think, which is, well, quite timely. That should also mean that this revision series should be complete before you have any January mocks, so I hope you find it useful and helpful for any revision you might be doing. In 2021, if the world lasts that long that is, I'm going to turn my attention to our good friend William Shakespeare. The aim is to complete a revision series for one of his plays before the summer's exams. I haven't quite decided which play I'll be covering just yet, although it's likely, I think, to be either Romeo and Juliet or Macbeth, given that they are the plays that I am most familiar with teaching at a GCSE level. If you want to help me make up my mind, please do drop a comment down below and let me know which play you'd rather I covered. After all, since it's been announced that the Shakespeare component is the only mandatory component of your English Literature GCSE this year, it's probably worth my time and yours to have a think about Shakespeare's plays. Alongside these two main series, I hope to create some additional videos as well. After a bit of a break, I'm hoping to bring back my Brum Vlog series, in which I vlog my PhD. Now, I'm planning on making this a monthly series rather than a weekly one, because, simply put, I don't think enough varied stuff happens in any given individual week for me to make a video every week. Don't get me wrong, doing an English Literature PhD is super fascinating. It's just that a lot of the fascinating stuff happens up here, in my head, and not out in the real world. Now, the aim of this series is to share my PhD journey with you all and demystify what it actually means to do a PhD, particularly one in English Literature. So if there is anything about PhDs in particular that you would like me to make a video on, do drop me a comment. This year, now that I've got my teeth a little bit more into my research, I would like to make some more videos about my research topic, or about dystopian literature more generally. My first attempt at a video like this, the Are We Living in a COVID-19 Dystopia video, seemed to go down well enough, and so I'm motivated to try out some more videos about dystopias. Now, I've got quite a few ideas in mind already, but if there's anything that you really want to have a video about, do let me know and I'll see what I can do. And of course, I aim to make the occasional English skills video too. So that might mean videos on essay writing, effective reading strategies, spelling, punctuation and grammar tips, or even revision techniques. Now all of that, and goodness, that does sound like quite a lot actually. All of that will of course be happening alongside my PhD. I'm about to start my second year, and saying that, to be honest, sounds mad. Now, a little behind the scenes moment for you all. I'm not in Birmingham. Haven't been since April. Instead, I've been in Devon, which is home for me. The ongoing pandemic was a huge factor in me making that decision. For the last few months, I've been working from home as best as I can, and that might be continuing for a little while just yet. At this moment in time, I'm not entirely sure when I will be able to return to Birmingham. Certainly, the university won't be open in the traditional sense for quite some time. The library isn't quite back to normal, and I have no idea when I'll be able to get back to my office. COVID-19 has also had another significant impact on my PhD, and that's how it's been funded. As I alluded to in a previous video, COVID has had a massive impact on universities, especially their finances. As such, funding in the arts and humanities subjects has become even more tight. And as a result, I've seen 2 pots of funding that I was going to be using to fund my PhD disappear. Even my paid opportunities at the university have vanished. A job that I've been doing since January no longer exists. And teaching at the university, sadly that won't be happening for me. Not this year at least. Now, I'm still able to do a PhD, just about. The little funding I do have left means that things are tight rather than impossible. Coincidentally, whilst all this madness has been going on, I've had a few of you email me and offer to donate to me as a creator, which, I'll be honest, I never expected would happen. So to even have that offer, that means the absolute world to me. Now, I'm not mentioning this to beg for donations or to ask you to PayPal me stuff or whatever. If you know me personally, you know that that is totally not my style. Instead, I mention this to express my heartfelt thanks to those of you who have got in touch and helped me out. Now, a few of you, as we were chatting, even suggested that I set up a Patreon. And well, I guess I listened. You see, over at patreon.com/DystopiaJunkie, you will see that there are a couple of ways for you to be able to support me. If, first of all, you want to, and second of all, you're able to. I've kept the amounts on Patreon low because I don't want to be cheeky, and to be honest, I'm sure you've all got much better things to be spending your money on. If you do feel that you would want to support me with a couple of quid here or there in exchange for a few perks, that would of course be immensely appreciated, and to be honest, it would lift a little bit of pressure from me. Of course, I am not demanding that anyone signs up over there because I do not want anyone to feel pressured or obligated to support me. Additionally, please be assured that I am never, and I'll say this now, never put my videos behind a paywall, as that completely goes against everything I stand for. I put out high quality educational resources to level the playing field and give every young person the same chance to succeed. And I'm not about to change that. So, another school year is about to start. What does that mean? For you, it means a strange but hopefully safe start to another academic year. For me, it means beginning the second year of my PhD, albeit in strange and possibly challenging circumstances. And for this channel, It means lots of high quality revision content, among other things, so that you have the best chance at succeeding in your studies. So 2020 to 2021, let's get started. Cheers.